On 21st July 2013, Mishra joined at the rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police and was posted as Assistant Commissioner of Police in Jodhpur West, a fairly busy place that required constant attention. A month later, she was thrust into what was not just her first case, but what may well turn out to be the biggest and most high-profile one of her entire career. Mishra was given the charge of investigating allegations against the controversial godman Asumal Harpalani, aka Asaram Bapu. The godman was accused of sexually assaulting a minor, Meeta, who, along with her parents, had been a devotee of the godman. She was also a student at a school run by a religious trust supervised by the godman. Chanchal Mishra had conducted a detailed initial probe that examined the case from every possible angle. Finally, she served a notice to the godman to appear for an interview with the deadline of 30th August 2013. Sub-Inspector Bhavar Singh of Jodhpur Police went to Asaram's ashram in Indore to deliver the notice. Asaram's aides first tried to turn him away, saying their guru was in ekantwas, isolation. Bhavar Singh, who had travelled by train from Jodhpur and was both exhausted and irritated, decided to wait patiently. He negotiated with the aides for a while. Asaram's aides knew this was no ordinary visitor. He had the force of law with him. So, one of them went inside with a message for the godman. He returned a little later to say that his knocks on the door of Asaram's room had yielded no response. Bhavar Singh calmly told them that if they did not want to call the godman outside, he would barge in and deliver the notice himself. He needed a receipt for the notice to acknowledge that it had been delivered. The case was gaining momentum, and he was well aware that the decision to ask Asaram to join the investigation had been made only after sufficient prima facie evidence had been collected. Asaram consulted with one of his lawyers on the phone and decided to accept the summons. In the meantime, political posturing around the case had begun. Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) leader Uma Bharati was the first to offer support to the godman on 22nd August 2013, saying that the charges were politically motivated. Other party leaders joined in, including the then National Vice President Prabhat Jha, who was also a member of the Rajya Sabha. Jha told reporters that it was a well-planned Congress conspiracy. Narendra Modi at the time was Chief Minister of Gujarat and head of the BJP's campaign committee. A month later, he would formally be announced as the party's prime ministerial candidate, but was already viewed as such by a large section of the party and many common citizens as well. Many of Asaram's followers and well-wishers tried to garner support for him by using the line that a Hindu spiritual leader was being targeted. Modi made an official statement to BJP leaders and party members that they could not support the godman. The party line was to be that the allegations were being investigated and Asaram would be dealt with as per the law. At the time, the Congress government was in power in Rajasthan and at the centre, but public support had decidedly shifted away from the Congress. Asaram responded to the notices by fax, saying he was medically ill and unable to travel to Jodhpur. There was no medical certificate in place.